Okay. I guess I gotta move that video over. I did some editing on my settings. Welcome to the live stream. We are public. We have mic on. Everything's going good. Okay, so folks, have a look at the screen. You'll notice I have 1,000 points in rapid mode. I'm right on the edge. I could be under 1,000 next loss. And I promised myself I would do something different. I'm going to play smart. Well, I mean, I should be playing smart anyway, but I'm going to slow it down for every single move. I'm basically putting myself in timeout. Every move, I'm going to look at every piece that's active for both sides, no matter what. So bear with me, because I played against some bots, against 1400, 1500, and 1600, and I won the majority of the games. Because I wanted to test if I took my time, if I'd be better. And it's true, I do. So, I've already warmed up with the Blitz games. I've done that already on a previous stream, like moments ago, when I realized I was in private mode. So, I'm going straight into the 10-minute now. So let's go. Let's play some chess. We're going to. I just won that game by resignation. 3-minute. All right. Bear with me, folks. I'm going to get better at all of this, so I'm going to be more snappy. I'm going to have everything going. I appreciate your watching. Thank you. Keep coming back. Keep checking. We're gonna get this. Play. Switching it to 10-minute with the 5-second increment, so I can take my time and go over the moves. Every active piece, aside from the opening, because the opening I want to, I know the setups. I don't need to, unless it's something weird. Like, I know what to do. But once we're past the opening stage, I'm going to. Okay, so that bishop there. Let's see what he does with this. If they push a pawn or if they put a knight there. There we go. If they pushed the pawn, it would have weakened their pawn structure, which is good. All right, so now we go here. This is the check Geertz. Okay, remember, once we get all our pieces developed, we're going to start looking at every. See, normally I would do this whole thing where I push this pawn up here and let them take, so that I could take back and have this rook file open. But I'm grounded. I grounded myself. I'm not allowed to do any tactics till I'm developed. So let's see here. I'll take some center with this pawn after I take this knight. I really wanna do it. I really want to. No, can't do it. Where are they? 1105. Got a whole 105 points on me. Let's be smart here. Do I take or do I retreat and let them push another pawn? Yeah, I'll retreat. Keep that pin. Oh, I was so tempted. But I did make a promise to myself. I am not going to unground myself. I'm grounded. I'm going to start looking at every piece that's active for both sides before I make a decision. So we got this bishop looking down here. We got this knight can still jump into these squares. We got this knight can't come into any of these squares, can jump over here. So we got to make sure we watch for all that stuff. This knight can jump over here. So we got to watch for all this stuff. The bishop's now active, so we have to think about that. So now we have, I push here to gain some center space. If they take, I will recapture. If they try to recapture, then I take, and then so this would be gone, this would be gone, this would be gone, this would be gone, and this would be gone. I would be up a piece. Oh, and this would be gone. So it would be 2 pawns and a knight for 1 pawn and 2. Yeah, so it's a win to do this. And now I got a square for my bishop. That's why you put the queen here in the check periods, because you want to protect the center push. I'm going to turn my music down a little bit so I can hear myself when I'm talking. I don't want to be shouting. I don't know if that's better. Hopefully it is. All right. Eight minutes and 30 seconds. Move 9. Actually, move 10. If I lose this game, I'm under 1,000. And I was almost at 1150 like last week. That's how silly I am. Knight here, if he takes, I'll take back, and I'll have a nice bishop, and I will separate his bishop pair. All right, so this bishop is eyeballing down here. Oops. This bishop's got this diagonal, this bishop's got this diagonal. This knight can go here, this knight can go here, and here. Queen is eyeballing this file. Everything else, this pawn I guess could push here. Okay, so now I know what all the attacks on their side is. What can I do? My bishop here, or no, sorry, my knight here. Then I can attack this pawn. Now if I do that, is there anything wonky that can happen? No checks, captures, or attacks of my knights here. I'm going to do it. I can maybe, oh. No, this pawn's still protected by my queen. That was good. Whew. Maybe I should move my bishop here and block off this file and have a battery. It's pretty much open season. I can start doing tactics. What we got here? Wonder why it's not. I mean, I am streaming, right? Usually it shows. Sorry, guys. Alright, so what are you doing there? You don't want to take the knight. But we do want to develop our... Maybe we want to... We're going to castle queenside. Now we have the file. I didn't do what I said I was going to do. Okay, so if they go, I can take. If they take, I take. So that pawn's protected. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. I think I can safely win this pawn now. No, because then they have the knight. Knight and a knight. Okay, so... I think we need to kick that knight out of our camp. He's in our side. So if he goes here, we'll take. If they try to do some kind of, oh, they go check here, thinking, ah, I'll take, then they could fork my queen and rook. So I'm not going to fall for that. I think what I might do is force the knight to make a decision. It's going to have to back up. It's going to have to back up. Doesn't have anywhere to go. So what's my next move? Slide my king over? I think so. 5, almost 6 minutes. A lot of time been ticking away for only 12 moves in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below. What's your rating on chess.com? I bet you it's better than 1,000, that's for sure. But never give up. Never surrender. Now I can take this pawn. It's only got one attack, one defender. If he takes, I take back, and I got a nice outpost for a knight. There we go. Things are starting to unfold nicely. I can also take this knight now and wreck the pawn structure. I should probably be looking at that. I should have done that first. Dang. Okay. Remember, Joey, you're grounded. You're not allowed to make any special maneuvers without checking. What's changed? What's changed? Okay, so you got that pawn back. Knight unprotected. Knight unprotected. Let's attack the bishop so that they have to respond to that. If I attack the bishop, then they have to. Then it's a forcing move. They have to do something about it. And that gives me time to take this knight. This bishop's not doing anything. If it goes here, I just take. There's nothing defending it. Yep, I like it. Attack the bishop. Oh, sorry, folks, didn't mean to hit that. The reason I was hesitating before when I'm about the live stream is usually it shows like a graph. It shows a graph. It shows who's oh, analytics. That's why. There we go. Analytics wasn't open, because then it pops up if there's viewers. I want to be able to see that as I'm playing. I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about it. Well, I'm not really worried about it. Like if he takes this if he takes this pawn with the queen or the I can still do the thing. Take the knight. Wreck the pawns. Then we'll take this bishop and trade queens and we'll be up material. I like it. Nice work, Joey. Nice work. If I played like this every game, I'd probably be 1500 by now. What do you mean if? When? I'm just going to start playing like this every game now. Every rapid game, I'm going to slow it down. Get through the opening as quickly as possible so I have the extra time to think through the middle and end game moves. I have no problem taking this bishop and trading queens. No problem at all. Are they thinking of... No, they can't. There's no checks. They can't. Not without losing a piece. They can check here with the bishop, but it doesn't do anything. So it's official. New chapter in this quest. The very first game, no matter win, lose, or draw, is going to be posted as a separate video to the channel. And then the rest of the stream will just be there as bonus content for anybody who wants to watch it. That way I have more stuff, more options. I don't want to, you know, put an hour and a half video up every time, and then maybe people won't want to click on it. Or they'll click on it, see how long it is, and say, I don't want to stick around. Okay. No problem doing this. Attacking the queen twice, so it either has to move away or trade. All right, we're up 2 points. We're up a middle piece, basically, down a pawn. But they have doubled pawns. All right, next phase of the game. Let's attack this pawn. First we'll attack the rook. It has to move. And then we will check. Not worried if he comes down and trades after the check. I'll just trade off. We're ahead in points. We can stay that way. Gotta watch out for this bishop. It's looking at the dark squares. It's got its eyes on the prize. Okay, and we're gonna push a pawn so we can get our bishop fianchettoed or kettoed or however you want to call it. Oh, that's good. That's good. I see what you did there. Trading a bishop for a rook. Yep. That is not good. That's why I have to think of these things. I didn't do my homework. My homework was to look through everything. They have 2 rooks, but I have the trifecta. There's no reason why I can't take care of this rook here. Yeah, knew that was happening. So now we I don't know. Let's continue to gain some space on this side. They check me here, I will just come up here. So they take the bishop, I take the rook, they take the rook. I can't afford that. I have to say goodbye to the bishop. So if I push this pawn, they take the bishop, then I take back the pawn. It's with check. King moves here. Check again. King can't take the knight because the pawn's guarding it. Can't take the rook because the knight's guarding it. Can't go here. Can't go there. Would have to go there. I kind of like that. I'll lose the bishop anyway. Let's try and get some maneuvering done. I guess I forgot about them going in this way. Okay, we're going to put our rook here. Same concept. If they take, we'll take with check. We still got lots of time, 2.5 minutes, and we got the 5-second increment. We're okay. Hey, Brenverse. Brennan, how's it going, buddy? We got everything dialed in. The video is working better. It's not HD, but hey. And then, you know, when I grow the channel and I have the resources, I'll do that. New chapter, buddy. We're going to take our time. We're going to look at every move for both sides. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. I got to learn to mute my mic when that happens. And then that way when... So like I basically grounded myself, if you're just tuning in. I'm not allowed to make any decisions. Ooh, that's with a check-in what everybody can do. All the moves that every piece can do. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know, brother. I got a nice fork here. If they move either one of their rooks here, they'll lose it. So they can't do that anymore. They were closing in on me. Let's reroute our knight. Let's put it over here. If I put my knight there, they can go here, and it's kind of like a fork. It would force the trade of my rooks. That's not a good idea. Stay out of there. I wonder if I should check. Take that pawn and check the king. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Open up the file for my rook. Um, if they put the rook here, I don't know. Yeah, I know. Getting low on time, but so is my opponent. Okay. Is that the same concept if I go here? If I go there, they can just come down. Trade. Trade. Yeah, I gotta try and get them into some sort of fork with the king. I don't have any. I'm gonna go here. $18 seconds left. This is not good. I'll speed it up. I got the increment. Knight here would be juicy. I just lost on time. Jeepers. GG. GG in the chat. I'm going to do this again. I got flustered with a couple of streaming issues, so I had to get all that sorted out. So now we're playing, we're going to play better this game. No Russo Gambit. It's official, folks. I am under 1,000. It's bound to happen. I got that close to 1,000. There's no way. I mean, that last game I maybe had a chance if I didn't blunder one little thing. I gotta stop blundering. Hey, Brennan, what do you think of the thumbnail? Oh, I just use it's a free program called Inkscape and GIMP. GIMP for like Photoshop type editing, and Inkscape for like doing the text and the what do you call it? The cleaning it up, making it look like that. You know, blends and all that stuff. Gradients. So the official rules for this new chapter of this streaming project is I'm not allowed to look once I get past the opening, or even before if I need to. I'm not allowed to make a decision until I've checked every piece that's active, both sides. So I gotta get practiced in doing that. I gotta get better at doing that. Forcing myself. I'm grounded. Okay, need to keep developing. The knight belongs here so that I can protect the center, but I don't have a pawn to push there anymore. So this is all kind of Yeah. Yeah, it's a great habit to do. You know, in the dailies, I have a little more time to think, right? And I tend to do better. So it's logic. Why wouldn't I be playing like that? I'm going to develop my bishop here, and I'm going to castle. Oh, nice. Nice. I will make sure I'll book it off if I don't have it off already. For those of you watching and wondering what the Chalice is, it's a chess tournament we're having in our local town, region. And the winner gets a really cool, like, chalice about this big. And it's a new one every tournament. All right, buddy. Yeah, I was supposed to play against Ken, but he hasn't messaged back. No, I haven't got a chance. I'll play him if he comes on the stream, or if he messages. I haven't checked Messenger. Yeah, there's nobody on Messenger. All right, time's burning. Hey, take care, my friend. We'll see you again. Thanks for watching. One of my biggest supporters. I appreciate you. All right. Yep, let's castle. He's probably going to castle queenside. That's why the queen's there. Because it's not really doing anything along this diagonal. This knight can't go here or here. Sorry, here. It can go here. So we should probably denote that. It can go here. This bishop's guarding, eyeballing that diagonal. This knight can go here. This queen can go here. Just pay attention to what this... Okay, I had a feeling they were going to do that. If I only had this pawn out of the way, I could totally pin the queen. Well, no, I can't, because this would just pop in the way. And then, I wonder if I should put my knight here. That way it serves two purposes. If the bishop takes, then I can recapture and it opens up the file for my rook. And the other purpose is it gets rid of his last bishop. And I have the bishop pair. I kind of like that. And if he doesn't take, then I've got an active knight. Let's do it. Gain some space. Okay, so we can attack the bishop. Gain some more space. With this pawn. If they push this pawn, I'm going to do the old sack my knight with this pawn so I can open up the rook. Yeah, the camera's looking great now. I got a background and better lighting. I bought a light. Pretty cool. Just trying to make good content for you folks. For me too. I want to be able to look back and see the progress. See everything I did. Put a lot of effort into my videos. Okay. We got move the rook over. Okay, so this rook come down this file. It's looking right at my king. This bishop's blocked in. Should I trade the bishop off? No, it gives the queen a chance to activate. The queen's kind of locked in here. Let's keep pushing. I think I'll retreat. Normally I would try to counter strike, but I decided to retreat. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks for the heads up about that. I'll verify because we have new management. Yeah, I'll verify that I'm off that weekend, and I'm totally down for that tournament, regardless. It's gonna happen. All right, let's see if I can win this one and be over 1,000 again. I get 8 points if I win. I'd be at 1002. Not bad. Okay, time to use their time to my advantage. This knight's locked up, can't really go anywhere. I can retreat, I can try rerouting coming in here, but I would just trade it off, I think. This knight is blocked. There might be this pawn push, or this pawn push to try and break open the center. I don't know. Maybe any one of these pawns actually would be a push. So what can I do? If I take this pawn, what is they take back? Then I take with the bishop and attack the queen. I can undouble my pawns. I like that. I imagine they'll take, and then I will attack the queen. Now, before I make that decision, I have to look at all the pieces. If I take this pawn, what tactics are there? Queen can't take back because they'd lose their queen. Rook can't take, they'd lose their rook. I don't think they would trade a rook for a pawn or bishop. Knight can come in and block. What's the knight? Knight comes in and blocks, but then it's a pin, and I can't move because then I'll take the queen. I think I've gone through it all. I think we're good. This bishop's even protected twice by my queen and my pawn. So I win at tempo. The knight, you know what? Yeah, the queen has to either go here or the knight has to come here. The queen is basically trapped. There we go. So the knight is pinned. I need to attack the knight. Queen up. I think that's the move. Okay, that's what I want to do. So if I go queen here, this pawn pushes. It eyeballs this, it makes this bishop have open eyes on my bishop. So then I would take back. I would take the bishop first. Then they take my queen. No. I take... Okay, let's reset this. If I go here, and they go here, I take the knight. My queen is here. They take the bishop with check. I have to go here. Or no, I take back. I take back. And this piece is gone. This piece is gone. This piece is gone. I'm up a piece. Yep. I think that's good. I don't think there's anything else I can do that I should do. I'm thinking they're going to try and push the pawn. Not suspecting that I would do a queen trade. But I would be up a piece. I'm already up a pawn right now. This knight's trapped or locked up. Can't go anywhere. This knight can't go anywhere. This bishop is locked up too. Can't go anywhere. Has to go backwards. This rook is can't do anything on this file. This rook is inactive. I think we're in good shape. We have 3 minutes and 8 seconds plus the 5-second increment. Okay. Now the rook is activated. Take the knight. Takes with the rook. The knight's pinned. It can't move as long as the queen's on this diagonal. I'll just take this pawn and attack the rook. Well, put pressure on the rook. Now, if I do that, yeah, I gotta move. This knight comes in here. I'll take it. If the rook takes, I'll take back. We're good. The reason I wouldn't take the queen is because he would just take my queen. I don't want that. I'm up 2 points. I've got to stay up. This knight can jump over here. Or that, well, actually, yeah, this knight can jump over here. Attack my queen. I really wish this pawn was in here, so I'd have a little extra help. Wow. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that at all. And now I just lean on him. There we go. Start pushing my pass pawn. Oh, Joey, see, that's why I have to look at every piece. Queen hanging. Queen is right there. You gotta look at every piece. Don't get caught up and start moving fast. Sheesh. Come on, Joey. All right. I can check here. King has to go back, and then it's checkmate. No, it's not checkmate, but it's close. And now it'll be checkmate when I go over here with the queen. GG in the chat. We got it. There is nothing they can do. See? Slow it down and good things happen. That's just a stalling move. Doesn't do anything.
Let's go.
Yeah, I do definitely play a much better game when I'm in the dailies. When I play in the daily games and I have all day and a couple days to make a decision. That's a good move, I guess, but it just buys you some time. And that's game. I had that before. When he put this knight there to guard this square, I could have just went check. Then he has to go up, and then I go checkmate. Well, no, then I... Yeah. Let's back that up. Let's have a look at that for a second. Yeah, like when he went like that, I should have went check. King has to go up or back. Then I pin the knight. It's the same amount of moves. All right, GG. We're at 10:02. We're back over 1,000. Woo-hoo. Welcome to the stream. If you're just tuning in, I'm trying a new strategy. Well, a strategy that I should have been doing the whole time. Which is, I'm checking my moves. I'm taking my time. Notice I only have 2 seconds left in a 10-minute game. It's because I'm taking my time. New game. All right, let's get the old London going. So the rules are, my new rules, is after the opening, and maybe before, depending, I'm not allowed to make any moves until I've checked every active piece on both sides. I'm not allowed to make a decision until I've done that. It'll help increase my thought process. So, here we go. I've played 3 games so far, 2 blitz and 1 rapid. 2 rapids, sorry. I've won 50% of my games. I lost one of each type, blitz and rapid. So I'm just going to keep trying. I'm just going to keep playing. I'm going to figure out what I'm doing wrong, and I'm going to learn from my mistakes. That's just the way it is going to be. Stick around. Watch me grow. Watch. Learn something with me. We can learn this together. I'm working towards, by the way, I'm working towards getting, so I noticed in my stats, my analytics, that a small portion of my viewers are in India. So I thought that I should probably have my videos dubbed into Hindi. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work towards that. But if you are from India, use the closed captions and pick your country and your language of choice. I tried setting it up so that Hindi is one of the languages that that you can select from. I don't know if I did it right though. So let me know in the comments if I did it right. If it's the first language you can pick aside from English. That'd be good. I need to know if I'm doing things correctly. Even if you're not from India, you can check. You can go and check. Just turn subtitles on and then check the languages. Okay, so we're not quite out of the opening phase yet. What's that pawn push doing? See, that's not. I'm not used to that. So in the London, that's not what I'm used to. Let's just keep setting up. Let's keep developing. Wondering if I should do something where knight here, then knight here. Jump it twice. If they take, I take back with the bishop. If they do this thing where they push the pawn to trap the bishop in there, I take back, sacrifice the bishop, and then they take back, and then I put my queen here. Check, the king has to move, and I've completely decimated this king side. What else can they do? Knight can jump into here. Their knight can jump into here or here. This knight's not going anywhere. This pawn can come here. No big deal on that. This bishop's not going anywhere. It only has like 2 squares that can go here or here. Yeah, I think we're okay. I like my plan. But at least I can put my knight on a nice outpost here. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to do because I've done this tactic many times. I just completely ruin the king side. And then my queen starts wreaking havoc. But, new rules. I'm not allowed to make any decisions until I've checked all the active pieces, both sides. Okay, knight coming in. So now I can just sacrifice my knight, take that pawn. The king has to take. Then I put my bishop here. It's protected by the queen. And then bring my queen in to check the king. I mean, everything else, this whole... all the pieces are undeveloped. I've got all this development. This knight can't do anything. If he takes either one of these pieces, he loses. There's no other defenders. Let's develop our last piece before we do anything. I'm not sure why this knight jumped in here. Maybe it's for like future use. I think maybe we could just sit it here. Nothing. See, this is a good thing for me, for my whole plan. If I go... oh, you know what? Bishop here. Bishop here. They do the whole thing to push the pawn to lock the bishop in, not suspecting that I will just take the pawn. They take back, I go check. King moves up, I go check. King is checkmate. Let's try it. Let's see if they go for it. Let's see if they push this pawn. I'm not suspecting that I would sacrifice my bishop. If they don't, they did it. Oh, sorry. Not sorry. GG's in the chat. Is there somebody in the chat? I don't know. And let's go. See? There we go. This is the way we're supposed to go. This is the way it's supposed to happen. Not bad. See, this, normally, I would take, you know, I would take that high that I just got from winning, doing a really cool sacrifice maneuver tactic, and then I go into the next game and just play fast, and then bad idea. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go in, but I'm going to play slow. Keep doing what I'm doing. All right, we're black. Let's do the check Pierts. If they play d4, I'm going to do the reverse London or the Kali system. One of those two. Okay, continue developing. This is the setup for the checkbeards. Got to get your bishop out. The idea is if they push the pawn, you take a retreat. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you're watched this far, thank you. I need, you know, if you're watching the replay and you're checking out the games, I appreciate it. Hopefully you're learning a few things. That last game I had a really cool tactic. I don't want to take the knight because it gives the queen a chance to develop. If I move back and they push, then that weakens the kingside pawns. Still in the opening, so I gotta be aware of that stuff. I can't be doing anything crazy. No tactics. I'm grounded. Not allowed to do anything until I'm developed, and I still have to follow the rules. The rules are check all active pieces for both sides before I make any move, and do it as quickly as possible because I have to watch my time. Ooh, we're playing an 1184. We get 12 points if we win this. That'd be nice. Okay, so he's developing his bishop there. Standard opening, I go like this. If they take, I take. If they, nope. Wait, if they take, I take. And if they try to take the knight, I take. Yep. I mean, the idea is to have your queen here for extra support, but that's what the bishop's here. His bishop did not go there. So let's advance in the center now. No. We move our queen. That way, when we take back, their queen's not on the same file. We don't want to trade queens. I'm noticing people are clicking on my video, but they're not staying. So I'm trying to create content that's making them want to watch more. So today's stream will be condensed. The very first game that I played will be in rapid mode, will be posted as a separate video in a series. And then if anybody wants to watch the continuation of the stream, they can have that. Gives people options. Welcome to the stream. If you're watching live, say hi in the chat. All right, so they're going to castle queenside. I'm not done developing yet. This knight can't go anywhere here or here, but it can go here. This knight can come in here and here if it wants to. If it goes here, I can take it with the pawn. It won't go there, but it can go here. I think I'm going to take my center. Let's take some center. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, stick around. I try to post stuff every other day. I'm going to get into a routine where I post at the same time and same days. I don't want to flood YouTube with a bunch of stuff. Little bits at a time. I don't think I'll be one of those daily posters where I post every day something. Probably every other day or every third day. Today's stream, like I said, will have the stream uploaded, and then I will edit and cut out the first game and upload that as a separate video in a series. That way people can track my progress that way. Let's develop the bishop. And maybe castle queenside and connect the rooks. If they push this pawn, I might sacrifice my knight and to open up the file a bit, half open file. How long have I been streaming for? Oh, an hour? Okay. This might be the last game. Let's try and get these 12 points, see if we can pull it off. I mean, he's 1184, but I was 1137 at one point. Okay, so they pushed up forward, and it was a silent push. So, what do I do? I just leave it. I remember the situation. I leave it. If they take, I take back, and it opens up the file on this side. So, in that case, I should probably castle kingside. If I take, they take. They take with their pawn. Yeah, I'll leave it. Castle. Activate the rooks next. Sometimes taking is a mistake, as I've heard many grandmasters say. Welcome to the stream. If you're new, say hi in the chat. If you're a returning viewer, say hi in the chat. We are back over 1,000. We lost our first game, but it's okay. We won the next two, and we're doing something new. And I'm rhyming. I'm not trying to rhyme, but I am. What do you think of the camera setup? Got a new green screen behind me. So it doesn't look like a boring apartment in the background. Okay, so night moves back. If you take, I take back. There's a chance to sacrifice their bishop and open up my king. So I don't like that. I don't like that. What can I do to stop that? Push the pawn. Take the free bishop. Okay, so if they do that, if they go here and then I take and then they bring their queen in, all my pieces are protected. So what if I have an open king? My rooks are connected. I can slide my king over, and I would have taken their dark square bishop. So being on this dark square would be good. All right, so I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that battery. And we got to figure out something to do with... maybe we push this pawn. We shut down this bishop. Can't go this way. Almost tempt them to come this way. Yep, let's do that. I'm wondering if I should go here, my bishop, and then take this pawn with the knight. Okay, so if they take the bishop, I take back with the knight. I take back with the knight. Then they do the bishop thing. I take the bishop, the queen comes in, takes the, and now my bishop's hanging. Or my knight's hanging. Let's see if I'm right. Bishop's coming here. It's gonna sack. That's what, I think that's what I would do. I would probably try to open up this king. So what I might do is, if they don't do anything like that, actually there's not even a rule that says I have to take. You can put their bishop there and I don't even have to take. I can just leave my pawn right where it is. I wonder if I push the pawn here. If they take, I can open up my rook and then double. Let's try that. And it also kind of keeps the knight from coming back to this square if they don't take. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know in the chat where you're from. New rules. I'm looking at every piece of what they can do, every move. Taking my time. I'm having better results. I mean, obviously. I don't know why I rush through things. Okay, so let's make sure. If I take this pawn, is there anything that can attack it? No. Queen can move down here, but I'll just double up my rook. And then I can push the pawn and attack the bishop, and take the pawn and attack the bishop. If the bishop takes, I take with the knight. If the rook takes, I take with the rook. Queen takes, I bring the rook in, and then I will own that file. I don't know. I think I did a pretty good calculation there. Double up the rooks. If they take, we take back, and we still have a rook there, but it's weak. Take this pawn with the rook. Kind of like that. Kind of like the knight up here. If they take the rook, I'll take back with the knight, and then I have my knight in. Something tells me I'm going to need my rooks in this game. The knight's cross diagonal, so it can't attack this rook within. Needs to prepare to do that, so that gives me a little bit of time. Oh, but that knight doesn't have to prepare. This is why you pay attention, Joey. Rook is trapped. So what can we do? What can we do? Put my knight here. If they take my rook, I take their rook. They take my knight, I take their knight. At least it's even. And they have to take my knight because it's attacking the queen. Okay, we're not going to fall for that anymore. That was a poison pawn. Put the bishop here. Protect the knight. Oh, I know what to do. Attack the queen. Knight takes, we take back. This is a pickle. Bit of a pickle we're in here. Trying to protect this rook that I took a poison pawn with. I don't know, guys. If there's more than one of you watching, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just got to keep throwing everything I can at them, and next time, do what I planned, which is check every piece. All right. We have saved our rook and our knight. Well done. Gonna go here. No, we didn't. Damn. Just trying to think what can I do? I don't know if I have anything. Knight here to attack their rook. They take my knight, I take back, and then I save the rook. Let's try it. This is a weird tangled web I've got going here. Okay, so we ended up losing the knight. We need to activate this rook on this file and start to gain back some time. We're down on time. Get back our points. We'll get them back. Maybe queen here and attack this pawn. Push this pawn, make a little air for the king, and prevent knight from jumping in here, and the bishop. Yep. I think the queen's going to come here. Or the knight. Knight's going to come here. Protected by the queen. Bishop might take this pawn. The idea is they take the pawn, I take the bishop, they take the bishop, and then they're up a pawn. And completely exposing my king. See, I'm in this mess because I didn't do what I promised I would do. I need to keep my pieces on the board. For as long as possible. Check. They take. We take back. I don't like it. We got to keep our pawns together. If they take this, we take back with the knight. Or we take back with the rook, one or the other. Gotta start playing some blitz moves. I gotta blitz my moves. Be quite the comeback if I had managed it. Check. I just realized not anymore. I was gonna say check, and then I have to move up here, and then they take the rook. But they didn't see it. My next move is to take this pawn, unless he protects it. I have a discover check with this pawn push. Wonder if I could do something with that. Oh, I just lost on time. Yeah, I can't be thinking about tactics when I'm down to 7 seconds. All right, everyone. That's today's stream. We gained some points. We're at 10:06. Let's change that. Let's change our score. Rapid rating. I don't want to see that 1,000 anymore. Let's get it out of there. All right. That's it. Stay tuned for the highlight video from this stream and for more content. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying to get the subs count up and views and everything and all that stuff. I'm Joey Morin. This has been Pawn Promotion. And until next time, be good.